All right. All right, so it looks like we're good to go here. So Maddux is out. Ernie Johnson comes in for him after the leadoff single from Hanley Ramirez. Slider in there, first pitch to Sheffield for a called strike. Well, I just meant restart another stream. I wasn't going to restart the game. Thankfully, it wasn't a game. It wasn't a game issue. It was just a YouTube or Wi-Fi issue or whatever. I'll reboot my router after the game is over. I said that virtually never happens to me. Johnson ties Sheffield up. Good work there from Ernie Johnson to strike out Sheffield up and in. That's about as bad as you're going to see Gary Sheffield look. But down he goes, and now here's Derek Lee. Lee is 1 for 2. Pitch out, runner goes. Throw from Lopez, and he is dead to rights. Hanley Ramirez thrown out by a country mile. They guess right on the pitch out. Not a great jump at all for Ramirez. And the Braves will take that gift. Palm ball from Johnson in there for a strike. So now the bases are empty. 2 down. 1-1 now the count to Lee. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Fastball misses up and in. And I don't even think, Klug, you're even talking about his intentional errors there. Back in the day, it's so hard to believe that Gary Sheffield came up as a shortstop. Johnson wants to know where that pitch was. So the count is full to Lee. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is yanked foul. Slider there, misses outside, ball 4. So Lee works out the walk. Here's Dan Uggla. Uggla 2 for 2, a solo homer and also singled. Again, the Marlins got 4 runs off Greg Maddux in the first. Maddux settled in, but did come out after Ramirez led off this 6th inning with a single. Now the Braves bullpen will try to keep the Marlins at bay as they try to continue to scratch back into this game. There's a shot fouled off down the right-hand side. Johnson's ahead of Uggla 0-2. Fastball misses down and away. Uggla ground ball to short. Simmons has it. Comes up for him nicely. Throws to first. Uggla is set aside, and so are the Marlins. So we're 2/3 of the way through. We head to the top of the 7th here in Miami. The Marlins holding on to the lead. They lead the Braves 4-2. Alou, Murphy, and Horner coming up for Atlanta. So Josh Johnson's day is done. Here's Brian Sanchez. Sanchez 4-2, a 4.72 earned run average. He's seen plenty of work this year. Josh Johnson grinds his way through 6 innings. He was in trouble a lot of the way, including that home run to Felipe Alou. But Johnson, in the end, only allows 2 runs over 6. You'll sign up for that. Slider, a called strike at the knees. Slider misses away. It's 1-1. Fastball up and in. It's 2-1. That fastball just gets a piece. Alou dribbles it foul. 2-2 the count. Jam shot gets a piece, fouls it back. Two-two pitch, and that's a shot. Deep to left field off the Giants scoreboard. That's going to be extra bases. And that's going to be a lead-off double for Felipe Alou here in the 7th. So Alou seeing the ball well today. He's got the home run, and now this double, he did not miss a second home run by much. Off the clock sign on the scoreboard. So now the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Dale Murphy. Murphy is 1 for 3. First pitch, splitter from Sanchez, misses well outside. Sanchez delivers. Fastball's in there for the called strike. One and one the count. 4-2 Marlins here in the top of the 7th. Braves have a man on second. Murphy pulls the fastball foul. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike 3. Not sure what Murphy was looking for, but that wasn't it. Down goes Murph. Big strikeout there from Sanchez. Murphy can't believe it. So now here's Bob Horner. Horner 1 for 3. Fastball fouled off. Sanchez gets the sign from Rowley behind the plate and delivers. Nice slider there. Gets Horner out in front of it. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. Goes to the splitter. That misses inside as well. So now the count to Horner is even at 2-2. 1 out, Alou on second. Slider there. Came back over the plate. Sanchez got away with one there. Horner fouls it off. There's the pitch. And another one fouled off. Horner kind of has a look on his face like he feels like he's got Sanchez timed here. He's just got to get one to hit. Another fastball, another one fouled off. Good battle here between Sanchez and Horner. If I'm Sanchez, I'm going to that breaking ball down and away here. That's where he goes, and he gets him. With the slider, Horner chases it. Second strikeout for Sanchez, who's bounced back after the Alou double. Nice slider there from Sanchez. You can see here, Horner goes right over it. So that'll leave it up to Wally Berger. Berger, of course, very capable of putting one into the seats. First pitch, fastball, misses down low. Fastball there off the plate. 2-0 the count. Sanchez delivers. Berger, fly ball to left. That's going to find the seats and foul ground. More action going in the Braves bullpen. Couldn't quite tell who was throwing out there. Fastball misses down and away. Tony Cuccinello waits on deck. And these two teams have split the first two games of this series. Fastball, oh! Called strike, Berger. Drops the bat. Umps tend to not love that. Berger thought that was up high. The umpire disagrees, and the count is full. That one, there's no question about. Up and in, ball 4. So there's the walk. The tying runs are on base, and here's Cuccinello. 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. He's 1 for 10 in the series. Slider in there for a called strike. Berger on first, Alou on second. Tapper up the third base line, rolls foul harmlessly. So now Sanchez ahead of Cuccinello 0-2. Here's the pitch. Slider freezes him. So Sanchez picks up the K to end the inning. Get out of the jam. Nice work out of trouble there by Brian Sanchez. With 7th inning stretch time here in Miami. Marlins 4, Braves 2. We head to the bottom of the 7th. So here comes Rick Mailer. Mailer no record, a 4.35 earned run average. This will be his 9th appearance of the season. He will face Jeff Conine. Conine is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice.
The designated hitter, Jose Salas.
Curveball floats inside for ball 1. There's ball 2. So Mailer doing exactly what you don't want to do as a reliever and fall behind. Wind up and the pitch. Conine swings, line to first. Nice play by Morrill. Leaping snag by John Morrill down at first. Not known for his defending. Not that he's a terrible defender, but even so, that's a very nice play by John Morrill. That probably saves a double down the line. 1 away, here's Marcotte. Curveball in there for a called strike at the knees, much to the dismay of Kotsay and the fans here in Florida. Turns this one around, fouls it off into the Marlins bullpen. So Mailer now ahead of Kotsay 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Simmons ranges to his left. He's got time. Throws to first and gets him for out number 2.
The batter, number 29.
So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh is 0 for 2, struck out and lined out. Fastball in there for a called strike. Breaking ball gets him out in front. Nice curveball snapped off there by Mailer. He's ahead of Raleigh 0-2. Fastball comes in and it's swung on and missed. So down goes Raleigh. That's a pretty terrible at bat right there. 7th inning is done. We head to the top of the 8th. Braves still trying to catch up. They're down 4-2.
Your attention, please.
Here's Rob Nen. Nen has been the setup man all year. 6 holds, a 1-1 record, a 0.56 ERA. In 13 appearances, Nen the setup man, Brian Harvey the closer here for these Marlins.
Leading off for the Braves.
Stepping in is Javi Lopez. Lopez 1 for 3, singled back in the 2nd. Slider on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-2. See your National League leaders. Willie Mays now leads the National League in batting at .374. Morrow, Lindstrom, the red-hot Mel Ott, and Bryce Harper round out your top 5. This one dunker out in the right. Sheffield coming on. It's going to hang up for him. Sheffield gets under it, puts it away for out number 1. National League home run leaders, Hanley Ramirez of these Marlins with 22, Wally Berger of these Braves with 21. Mays has 21 as well. Mel Ott has 20. Rogers Hornsby of the Cardinals with 19. Andrelton Simmons steps in. He's 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles on the day. First pitch swinging down to first. Weak low liner. Lee snags it before it hits the ground for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th as Nen works, and now it's John Morrow. Morrow is 0 for 2. Fastball called strike at the knees. That slider misses up and in. It's 1-1. Fastball down and in, 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball down to third, fielded by Prado. Throws across the diamond and the side is retired. So Nen comes in and does his job in the 8th, gets the Braves in order. We head to the bottom half here in Miami. Marlins 4, Braves 2. Yelich, Prado, and Ramirez coming up. Hey, Hugh, how are you? Hope all is well with you, my friend. Good to see you. So here's Yelich. Yelich is 3 for 3. Mailer is going to stay on for a 2nd inning of work. Only threw 9 pitches in the 7th. Snaps off a curved ball there. Yelich takes it for strike 1. Fastball misses down and away. 1-1 the count. Slider doesn't slide, stays outside. It's 2-1. That fastball was fouled off. So 2-2 the count. Bottom of the 8th. Marlins lead at 4-2. Curveball locks Yelich up. Another beautiful slow curve from Mailer. Down goes Yelich with out number 1. Out-of-town scoreboard, Orioles lead the Pirates 4-2 in Baltimore. Bob Neiman, his 10th home run of the year for the Orioles. As Martin Prado steps in. Red Sox and Rays still scoreless in the 5th. Dutch Leonard and Jim Wright, the pitching matchup there. Blue Jays all over the Yankees, 8-3 in the 8th in Toronto. Charlie Keller has hit his 13th homer for the Yankees. Joe Carter, his 15th. He's got 4 RBIs for the Blue Jays. Astros and A's scoreless in the 2nd in Oakland. Mike Scott and Eddie Plank, the pitching matchup there, as Acuna puts that away for out number 2. Angels up 1-0 on the Tigers in Anaheim. Mickey Lolich and Ed Figueroa, the pitching matchup there. Indians up 5-1 on the Mariners in Cleveland. One of the Ramirez's has hit his 14th home run for the Indians. Mets over the Phillies 7-4 in the 8th. Jose Reyes, 4 hits in that one with an RBI. Sherry McGee, 3 hits and an RBI for the Phils. Expos all over the Cardinals, 12-1 in the 5th. We'll get back to that scoreboard, I should say, in the top of the 9th. The Braves will send up Acuna, Alou, and Murphy, the top of the order, against the Marlins, who try to protect the 4-2 lead. They will send Brian Harvey to the mound, and Harvey struggled a bit. 0-4, 11 saves and 15 opportunities. That ERA is up over 6. Now, of course, in 13 innings, that could just be one bad outing blowing that up. But you certainly have a capable guy in Rob Ned if you decide to flip the closer role going forward. Harvey was excellent last year. First pitch to Acuna, a called strike. Forkball misses down low. That fastball misses inside. It's 2-1. Harvey delivers. Fastball is in there. Called strike. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Acuna gets a piece, stays alive. Pitch from Harvey. High fastball. Acuna fouls it straight back. Raleigh signals. He sets up inside. Harvey tries to come inside. Acuna drops it down the right field line. Just foul. Actually fouled by a little bit more than I thought it was going to be originally. But foul nonetheless. 2-2 the count to Acuna. Fastball up high. Acuna swings and misses. He is 0 for 5 on the day. Harvey gasses him for the first out here in the 9th.
Number 8.
So down goes Acuna. Here's Felipe Alou. Alou 2 for 4. He's got a homer and a double. First pitch, fastball, called strike on the outside corner. Ties him up with the forkball. They say he went. So 0-2 the count. 1 down, top of the 9th. Harvey trying to close it out for the Marlins. Alou fouls off the fastball. Count will stay at 0-2. High fastball. He's not chasing that. Another high fastball, and again Alou lays off. Here's the pitch. Fastball fouled off. Fastball misses down and in. So now the count is full. Dale Murphy waits on deck. Ground ball down to third. Prado, backhand behind the bag. Long throw and he gets him. Nice job there by Martin Prado to throw out Alou, and the Braves are down to their final out. Certainly did not want to let Murphy come up as the tying run. So good job there to get Alou. Murphy is 1 for 4. First pitch, forkball, misses down low. Harvey shakes that arm out a bit. Gets the sign from Raleigh. Here's the pitch. Murphy, hard ground ball, but right to Ramirez. Throw to first. The ball game is over, and the Marlins take the finale, the rubber match of the series. A 4-2 win. Josh Johnson battles through trouble for 6 innings, but comes out of it relatively unscathed, only allowing the 2 runs. And Sanchez, Nen, and Harvey close it out. Johnson improves to 7-2. Greg Maddux falls to 4-5. The Marlins ride a big 4-run first and then hold on for the victory. Dan Uggla went deep in that first inning. After 3 runs were already in, a couple of opposite field hits, a double by Derek Lee down the line. And the Marlins are able to hold on. So the Marlins continue to hang around. Try to stay in the picture. I'm sorry, this is a wraparound. This is a 4-game series. The Marlins are up 2-1 in the series. Again, the final line score. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Marlins. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Braves. Johnson gets the win. He goes 6 innings, strikes out 6, walks 1. Allows 2 runs on 8 hits. Maddux allows 9 hits, most of those in the first. He struck out 5, as is typical. He didn't walk anybody. Was taken out after the leadoff single by Hanley Ramirez in the 6th. Brian Harvey picks up his 12th save. As Harvey somewhat tenuously hanging on to that closer's job for the Marlins. Braves struck out 10 times on the day. Alou with his 12th home run of the year for Atlanta. Nice job, Rick Mailer and Ernie Johnson out of the bullpen in relief of Maddux. Uggla's 9th home run of the year. Sheffield now 51 RBIs. He's still among the league leaders. But I mean, the top of this Marlins batting order has done a really nice job. Yelich at 326, Prado at 307, Hanley Ramirez at 323, Sheffield at 282, Lee at 285, and even Uggla at 273. We'll take that from your 6-hitter. Josh Johnson now 7-2 despite an ERA a touch over 4. 7th hold for Nen, 12th save for Harvey. All right, so that will wrap this one up. Just went through the out-of-town scoreboard, so we'll do that real quick and then sign off. We won't sim the week with everybody on. View today's games. Pirates come back to beat the Orioles in Baltimore 5-4. Red Sox, good pitchers duel there. Leonard and Wright. Red Sox defeat the Rays 2-0 in Tampa. Blue Jays defeat the Yankees 8-3 in Toronto. Whitey Ford, only his 3rd loss of the year. Indians defeat the Mariners 5-1 in Cleveland. Rookie Addy Joss wins his 11th. The Tigers having a bit of a bounce back this year. They're going to be in the hunt. 4-1 victory over California. Mickey Lolich wins his 8th. John Hiller saves his 16th. Eddie Plank gets the best of Mike Scott in Oakland. A's continue to be the best team in baseball. They defeat the Astros 4-1. Raleigh Fingers saves his 20th. Twins defeat the Rangers 10-4 in Texas. Bert Blyleven wins his 8th. In Philadelphia, the Mets defeat the Phillies 7-4. Jerry Koosman wins his 10th. Jesse Orosco saves his 18th. Cubbies beat the Reds 3-1 at Wrigley. Rick Russell gets only his 3rd win of the year. Epirixie takes his 4th loss. Lee Smith saves his 18th. Brewers defeat the Padres 5-0. Brandon Woodruff wins his 9th. Nip Winters takes the loss there for the Padres. Expos rout Bob Gibson and the Cardinals. Wow, Gibson struggling 3-6 so far. He had it backwards last year. Last year he started out great and then struggled in the second half. But the Expos lit him up here. Strasburg improves to 7-3. Sandy Koufax Rockies 4-2 in Colorado. Ted Lyons wins his 8th. And in San Francisco, the Giants defeat the Royals 5-2. Joe McGinnity with the win. Brett Saberhagen falls to 2-8. Al Holland saves his 17th. Quick look through the standings. Expos a half game up on the Mets in the NL East. Pirates a half game up on the Reds in the NL Central. Giants a game up on the Rockies in the NL West. I still think that the Giants are going to get hot at some point and open that up. That whole division has been bad so far, actually. Right now, the Mets and Reds set as the 2 wild cards. Obviously, we still have more than half a season left. Phillies, Brewers, Braves, Cardinals, Rockies, and Marlins all within 4 games of that wild card spot. In the American League, Red Sox lead the Yankees by 7.5. The Yankees had been red hot, but they've dropped 5 in a row now. They just got swept by the Blue Jays. So the Red Sox can get a little bit of breathing room there. Twins up 5 games on the Tigers in the AL Central. And in the West, the A's running away with it as the best team in baseball again. 52-21, 13 games up on the Astros. If playoffs started today, the Yankees and Astros would be the AL wildcard teams, but the Tigers only a game back, White Sox a game and a half, the Angels 2, the Orioles 3.5. So that will wrap things up. I appreciate you guys, as always, joining me. I'm not sure I'm going to have a broadcast tomorrow. I have an appointment, and I don't know how late it's going to go. I could theoretically do possibly a late night broadcast tomorrow, but we'll see. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do a broadcast tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys checking in. Hugh Clue, Clee baseball fan. Great to see you guys, as always. Derek Wagner as well. Thank you guys for checking in. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks as always. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon.